We all know that short-form content's rise is unignorable, but even more unignorable is the fact that it's not viable. Yeah, it's all the rage now, but let's not kid ourselves, alright? Because this is not the first time that short-form content has had a flash in the pan. So I'm sure that you remember Vine, right? Just as much as I'm sure that you know about the fact that it died as well. Well, how did it die? To put it simply, there was no money in it. It's like you got all these creators pumping out entertainment left and right, but they're not making a single dime off it. And other than those free Wi-Fi scams, there wasn't any advertisers getting involved either. Because, who wants short advertisements, right? I mean, we love those long, drawn-out advertisements that rot our brains. So here's the gist, right? TikTok is stirring up a lot of the social media market. You see YouTube adding shorts, and you see all these other adaptations that are adjusting to a increasingly short attention span. But for me, all these changes are made in vain, because TikTok is walking on the same thin ice that Vine was. I mean, does anyone else notice this, or is it just me? Because the trajectory of TikTok just screams of the way that Vine ended up. And let's not forget about the creators. They're the ones who are creating the content, not the app. And when there's no financial incentive to do so, then they just fuck off to the next financial feasible option. No matter how popular you get, they're not gonna just magically pay your bills. If there's no money, then those likes mean nothing. I mean, why do you think all the popular Vine creators moved over to YouTube as soon as they got popular? And if it wasn't YouTube, then it was another financially viable option, like the music industry. That's what Shawn Mendes did. If you didn't know, he came from Vine too. Fun fact. So before we go all crazy over these short-form content creators, we gotta remember that their careers are as shaky as the platform that they are on. Because let's just be real for a moment. Why do people use TikTok? Is it because they like the app TikTok? Or is it because they like turning off their brains and watching meaningless content that passes time? All another app has to do is fulfill that need in a better way and have a financial incentive, and TikTok is kaput. But hey, what do I know about the future, right? Maybe these short-form content apps will find a way to financially incentivize their apps, but for the time being, it seems like their lives are very short coming. Until then, I'll just be sitting here waiting to see if history is doomed to repeat itself. So what do you think? Is short-form content or TikTok or anything among that nature here to stick around? Or is it just another flash in the pan? Let me know in the comments if you have an idea on maybe how they could adapt to make it financially viable. And if you agreed with my points today, well then fucking, be the reason that this video does good in the algorithm. Give it a fucking like. Subscribe and do the other fun things that they want you to do. And me, I want you to do it. Let's not separate. I'm just gonna cut this off. I got bills. I gotta pay. ZipRecruiter is your sponsor today. Man, I never know how these recordings are ever gonna go. Turns out this one's gonna be a short one. I thought this was gonna be as long as the last one. It's barely even 5 minutes. It might not even turn into 5 minutes with all the fucking pauses I take. Christ.